versus McGregor. There's no way he was ever going to the ring.
But it's so scary because, one blow will end the fight, so anybody can get lucky. I remember as a kid, Roy Jones fighting Antonio Tarver and just swing, boom, knocked him out, and it was over, and I couldn't believe it. Roy had never lost.
Right. Yeah, anything could happen for sure, but Mayweather's 50-0, it's just...
Yeah, and he's so defensive. He's like the opposite sometimes. The chances would have been really slim because he's usually, on a defensive stance.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely winning-wise, Mayweather was going to murder him. Which, that fight was a lot more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to just be embarrassing.
Well, it kind of was in a way. At the beginning, it wasn't. It was a really good fight, but McGregor not even finishing the fight, it's just like...
Oh, yeah, the conditioning, that going off those many rounds, the condition these guys have, 12 rounds, is unreal.
Right. It's really a lot. That's unbelievable if you think about it.
What up, Felipe?
Did you see the McGregor, not the McGregor, but the Mayweather show fight against that Japanese guy? I think they paid him $18 million for some kind of exhibition fight against the guy from Japan. It was terrible.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
it was bad. It was so embarrassing for that Japanese guy. I think he started crying, actually.
Sure. That's pretty bad, man, when you know you're about to get $18 million and you're still crying.
Yep.
I'll be honest, though, that was probably the quickest money that Cowboy's ever made in his life.
Yep.
He was taking a 30-second beating and made fucking $2 million.
Face a couple times.
I'll fucking put me in the ring. I'll take a beating for $2 million.
That's what I'm saying, man. That guy was crying over it, and he was getting 18. So imagine what kind of butt whipping he was getting.
Yeah, dude.
I've been beat up for free a lot.
What up, David? So we're live if you guys want to post it up. Oh, we pop up in the top 3 now. Look at that. With the live one. That's perfect. What up, Iron Man?
Over 40 people on already.
Ooh. What up, PGC, Juan, Kurt? I'm not looking at oil. What up, Pips? And we're number 3 ranked video.
Yeah, dude, the videos have been flying. Especially, I think a lot of people have been going back and watching them as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking Sunday slow, just waiting for a real good position.
Yep.
So I'm going to remark everything up in a minute.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I wanted to go out to the weekly and the daily just to see how the overall market structure was looking on it.
Yep. It's looking very bullish. But we might see some bearish move today. What up, Kurt? Nope, no entry yet. Yeah, Philip, number 3. We're right there. Sasha, what up? What up, damn it? What up, Sebastian? See if we can hit that 200 today.
Yeah, it's looking bullish on the weekly, but then if you go down to the daily, this could very well drop back down to that weekly target, 140, 800 level.
Yeah, I think I had a box marked. I'll get it up again, but I think I think we're gonna be.
Just because if you look to the left, it did the exact same thing. It came up, touched this zone with a wick, and then the next candle was just straight bearish down.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mark up our weekly low or our monthly low just in case we come down there again. Same thing with the monthly high we made. Just if we go up there again, we could get a nice little impulsive move down or up.
And honestly, I would love for it to get below 142, like 350 area, because that is such a clean wick that's going to fill all the way down to like that area that I said, 14800.
Yeah.
It's the cleanest move out here right now.
On daily?
Yeah, I'm looking at the daily, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay, yeah, I'm on the weekly. I haven't got the daily yet. Let me check it out. But it looks like our weekly's going to need to pull back, and I think we're going to pull back from this 241 area. Yeah. It's looking like we're going to pull back from there. That would make sense. Yeah, that daily wick fill would be nice. And so I see we got this kind of liquidity area we were tapping into last week. So I think if we come down there and we reject, there's a good chance we're going to come up from there. Look at the daily's blue. So like right. And if we tap into anywhere between 725 and 655, we're going to get a nice reaction out of there. And we got some nice wicks down there. So I'll mark up this low down here because that could be a really good kind of like reaction area as well. So right about there, yep. Drag that further. Could be a big area. What up, Black Box? You want to ask about DAW? I don't know what DAW is. You guys know what DAW is? Does that mean something? What up, Jared? Oh, shit. Forgot to invite the Slack group. Yeah, thanks, Iron Man. We hit that on Friday. Or no, it was on Thursday we hit it. Oh, like the Dow Jones? Yeah, I don't trade that, so I have no idea. I'm not going to give any input on that because I don't have any experience in it, so it wouldn't make sense for me to give advice on something I don't know anything about. There we go. Alrighty. It's going good, Jared. How are you? Yeah, cat's eye. Yeah, I got it. I just don't trade that, so. 4 hour. Not a whole lot. Probably drop down to that box. Yeah, once we get a bearish candle, I think that would make sense. We got a nice little drop down to, let me see, what is that? Like 873. And then we get a nice drop down there. Or, we kind of got some resistance at 154 area. No, there's more right here. Okay, we'll go that way. So 386. I think we'll pull up to there, and then we might go bearish and come back down. And 30 looks like the dirty 30. Yeah, it looks about the same. So. Yeah, man, I think we're going to get shorts too. It's looking like we could go bearish right at this resistance we kind of broke on Friday and never retested. So I'm thinking we're kind of retesting this level here. And then if we go bearish, we'll head down and fill back down to 873. So we'll just wait for some 30-minute confirmation and then rock out. But if we get above here, I think we could have some nice buys up to like 519. How many pips is that even? Let me see. 13. Yeah, we'll let it play out. We'll see what happens. I don't know how I feel about buys just yet. What do you guys see? You guys don't see anything? All right.
Hold on, I'm getting my kids ready to have all stuff. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I feel a good week too, Orgo. Yeah, I personally learned a lot from last week, so I'm ready to capitalize on it this week. So what I do each week is I have my trading plan printed out in front of me, and then as the week goes, and kind of if there's mistakes I make that aren't on here, I will write them down in like pen, and then at the end of the week, I kind of alter the trading plan and add that stuff in, and then reprint it out and just kind of, eventually I won't have to write anything else down. Yep. GJ sales 143. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too, cats. But we're still bullish right now, so I will not be taking anything. And one of the big things I learned last week was, so I took 2 trades on the hourly, and I won both of those. I took 5 or 6 trades. I have it written down somewhere. It was 5 or 6 trades on the 30-minute. I won every single one of those. And then I had 6 trades on the 15-minute, and I went 1 for 5. So I'm going to take out all 15-minute entries this week and just do exactly what I did last week and see what happens. It might have been 4 30-minute entries because I know I'll take 2 in New York and 2 in Asian session. So, depending on win or lose. So if I win in New York and I win in Asian with our first trade, then it's just 2 trades. So it's anywhere from like, what does that be? Anywhere from like 8 to 12 trades a week total. You all talking? Yeah. If you have 2 resistance line close. Okay, yeah, so bolt, that 241 you see is just a weekly level. I'm going to write down what it is actually because I kind of forgot now. I just know it's a weekly level. So yeah, that's kind of like some weekly. Yeah, that's kind of a shitty line to be honest. I don't really like it. But that's just kind of weird. I don't really like that line that much. Because there's just a ton of wicks up there, so I think those 2 would be good enough. But that was just a weekly level bolt. So in that case, that's just kind of giving me a reminder of what the higher time frame's doing. So, but I mostly focus. So if there's clean candles, but there's a zone, I'm gonna trade it based on the clean candles, regardless of what the zones are saying. Just because, if there's clean candles, it doesn't really matter what the candles look like or you think they're telling you. Like right here, this one looks like there could be some rejection down here. This one looks like there could be rejection up there, but we came bullish and then we flipped and came back down. So I prefer to just use candles, and then if it makes sense with the zones, even better. If not, I just trust the candles.
Yeah, also, Paul, I think Because you notice that right when we opened today, you see how we had that big like bearish down, and then it kind of pulled all the way back up to eventually turn bullish, like right at the open, even further down. Basically, what I've noticed is that it's gonna open and follow the trend, and then you're gonna have the reversal to come back up. And although we didn't really have a gap today, I still think that it comes back up, and then it's eventually gonna follow trend. So I think these are gonna be sells today down to like 142,700 area. But again, I'm gonna wait for that 30-minute flip.
Yeah, and if we tap into 700, I would love buys.
So. It definitely short term. But I mean, even if we get a flip and we get down below, I mean, this could still be, like a 30-40 pip move here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just need some bearish movement. I think will be good. What up, Java? If you look on 4 hour, we're at support and trend line up. 4 hour support. Let me take a look.
I don't really see the 4 hour support area.
Yeah, I don't see anything on 4 hour. I just see a ton of bearish momentum, and now we got kind of a 4 hour open candle. So I feel like our next support is going to be that 142,700 area, and then our next resistance could be this level we're at now at 320, or up in here at like the 143,400 area, which I believe
that we'll probably close like halfway on this 4 hour here, just so that we created that 4 hour top wick, and then the next 4 hours is the one that'll push it down.
You think so?
I mean, that's just my thought right here, because I mean, we've got a lot of bearish, and then we open, and then it just flies back up. I still think it's going to continue trend. If not, I mean, we're going to come back up and retest that top area, like 144 area, and then fall.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't see that big of a move coming like right now. I would rather this be a sell.
Yeah, I mean, I see that makes sense. I mean, if we look at it like the open bullish 30-minute candle where market opened, that pretty much made a low because that's where price was. Yep. So now we're coming up, and if we can stay below that previous high, then we'll have a lower high, and then we'll come back down and test that.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too.
But if we break above, we can probably get a quick scalp down and then catch the flip back bullish and take it up and kind of just ride the weekly and monthly momentum. So you're 30 pips staring you in the face.
I knew Iron Man was going to come in with the 200 pips.
Those two lines are close. It shouldn't matter. I don't know which
Iron
lines.
Man, are you long or are you short on this, on GJ?
200 pips on your terminal. Yeah, Clemo, that's exactly what I think that's what I just said. So you beat me to it. I didn't even see that. He said looking for shorts and retesting the low that's formed on the opening. Yep. Damn it, sees bullish momentum. Yeah. So we got bullish momentum now, but I see this just as kind of retesting that resistance we broke on Friday before close. Because we never did get a candle on the 30-minute or higher time frame that came back to kind of test that level. So I think this next 30-minute or the one after that, we should get a bearish candle to head down. Man, I came to my neck and I haven't lifted in 2 days.
What'd you do it doing, Paul?
Nothing. I just we went up to go get our online course for the new job, and we just got there and we were waiting in the social room or whatever, and my neck just started to hurt, and I just tried to stretch it, and it just got worse and worse and worse.
Damn.
Yeah.
How'd that interview go? Good.
Oh yeah, I got the job. I actually started the course earlier, the online course, and then we just got to pass a test this week. So.
Okay, good job, man.
Yeah, it should be really good. It's got some good flexibility and freedom, so.
Yeah, that's what you need for especially for this shit.
Yeah, and it pays pretty well. Pays better than what I'm doing now. So,
Perfect.
yeah, it'd be a little more hours, but like 50 times the pay. So, that's fine.
That's sweet.
Yeah. From Wisconsin, Kurt. Gonna be patient this Sunday. I think last Sunday I went, I think 0 for 3 last Sunday, so we will be very patient today. Thanks, Philip. So the old job, well, still current job, but it will be the old job by the end of the week, was door-to-door sales for like TV, internet, home phone, and mobile phone. But it was all cold leads, so everyone's house we were knocking on didn't request us to be there, had no idea we were coming. So it wasn't very pleasant. People were not very nice. But the new job is it's insurance. So we're selling health and life insurance, but it's all like union leads. So there's no more cold leads. It'll be anyone we go to talk to and go to sell to, will have requested us or set up an appointment. So it should be a lot easier in terms of doing the sale. So, and then I also have I'll be able to work from home for one of the office days, and then half of the other office days. So, pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. Never had a work from home job like that, so it'd be pretty cool. So we basically just set. Carmen, that's funny. That was a really good guess. I don't know how you guessed that. I might have told you guys, but yeah, my buddy does it with them, and he does really well. And the atmosphere and the energy that they have at this office is just nothing like I've only seen it in like motivational videos, so it was super cool to experience and whatnot. And we'll actually be like helping people too, so that's pretty cool. What up, Ali? Morning? Yeah, it's nighttime here for me, but good morning. South Florida, yeah, I wish I was in Florida. That'd be so much nicer.
For years, Paul, we'll both be on there, brother.
Yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know, we'll see how if this job is super good, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll just stay with them for a while and stay in Wisconsin, but I don't know yet. We'll see how everything else pans out.
Yeah, too early to tell you. Your life could completely change in a year, dude.
Yeah, could be making way more than I need trading and other stuff, so, but I don't know, just that, like, the energy they all had was, especially the owner, it was just like, it was so cool to be around. Like, even if trading and YouTube were making more than I would ever need, I would still consider staying just because it was that cool.
That's good. That's what you want in a job, especially.
Yeah, especially just like
you gotta have to pay the bills, but you gotta be doing something you like. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this could be a really good trade if this 30-minute flips and closes bearish right here.
I completely agree because we didn't make a higher high either, so that'll be a perfect trade.
Be a super solid trade. I mean, especially all the way down.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, you had a retesting the resistance, right?
Yep.
On the 30-minute.
Yes, sir.
And retesting the area where it kind of opened. It seems to always do this every time it opens.
It didn't open up there.
No, it opened above it, but what I'm saying is it'll always fill up to where it opened. See how it dropped so much? It filled all the way up, and then it'll continue falling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good. We're at like 31, 32 pips right here.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I think we'll get a nice trade here. It's probably gonna run pretty slow, but I think we'll get a good quality trade. So I'm gonna go grab some drink real fast. Get some water so I can pee every couple minutes. Where's the packaging, bro? Not much in the packaging.
Okay, I missed it. Yeah, it's like,
Yo, Paul, you back? Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The plug, dude.
You know it.
did you enter, Mike?
Okay.
sells if this 30 minutes stays bearish for the close?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
What about you? What are you thinking?
I mean, I think I joined a little bit late, but I kind of have the same idea as y'all. I mean, it opened, it shot down, it came all the way back up to where we closed on Friday, and now we should just continue to fall because the trend is clearly bearish for quite a few 30-minute candles.
Yep, I agree.
Man, I'm so excited for this week.
Yeah, I think we learned a lot last week. I know I did.
Yeah, well, that and like this week, I don't know why, but my job gave me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, so like I'm gonna be going hard on trading during those days.
It's the universe, bro, trying to get you in here, man.
Hey man, I'm on the charts every day, even weekends.
Yeah, I think it's just important just to wait for this, for the 30-minute close.
Yeah, definitely. I love the way that it's forming, though.
It's just a waiting game right now.
Oh, yes. We need this 15-minute to close bearish, next 15-minute to close bearish, and then I will be taking it as short. I think last week we just rushed. Well, I rushed too many trades personally.
We all did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like to speak for anything else because it's ultimately my trades, you know, my money, my capital. I know for a fact that I took probably almost all of my trades on 15-minute. Like Paul said, the ones that I lost. And the only ones that I won were the ones that I took on the 30-minute and even the hour.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I've got it wrote down on my sheet here. No 15-minute close, but only 30.
Yeah, and then just see how the week ends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be a little bit slower, but it'll be definitely a high percentage.
Yeah, someone's echoing, so I don't know who that is. I just heard my voice twice. Burr. What up, Trade Ideas? How's it going, bud? It's going to 143.95, then dropping. 143.95. That's a lot of resistance to get through.
Holy cow.
Yeah, there's a ton of wicks up there. I don't think we're getting that high.
Hope it doesn't get that high.
Sounds not loud enough, Josephine. I think that is going to be on your end. Not mine.
Paul, do you have any cheat days? Like, because Because I know you eat like 7 meals a day, but
No.
Every day.
No, I get a cheat day when my coach tells me I get a cheat day. And the last one I had was 4 weeks ago, so I've had nothing but my planned food every single day for 4 weeks so far.
So what do you like to eat on a cheat day?
Oh, it's not a cheat day, it's a cheat meal. And like a normal human person cheat meal, not like something what I would normally eat. But it's normally whatever he tells me. So the last one wasn't even a cheat. It was just I had to eat a bunch of turkey and rice, like 7 or 8 meals that day, and then I had to go eat sushi as well. So it wasn't much of a cheat. It was just kind of like, here's a bunch of food, let's see how you look after you eat it kind of thing. So I haven't even had a real cheat since we started about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was just like a change of diet.
Yeah, that was just it's called like a refeed, so that's all that was. Yeah. How's it going, Sam? Did you get everything marked up and got a good idea of what you're looking for?
Honestly, I'm just listening because, like I told you, my laptop
Oh yeah.
broke, so it's at the store right now getting fixed. I'm trying on my little phone, zoom in and jump in on the YouTube, but then like I can't turn the volume off on YouTube for some reason on my phone. So I'm gonna pull it up on my TV, and then if not the volume's not down, then it starts echoing and doing weird stuff.
Gotcha.
Someone else feels my pain finally.
I got iPhone 5 too, man. Jeez.
iPhone 5? Oh my god.
Man. Horrible.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't even want to let it go now because Apple discontinued it. I'm like, what?
You gotta hold on to that, bro.
Yeah, man.
You gotta upgrade that bitch.
Man, tell me about it. No, it's mainly use it for work, and then at that point, now that I need to see things, forget about it. Definitely need something bigger.
Honestly, I have the iPhone X, and I miss my iPhone 6.
Yeah, I think I got I think I have the XR.
Isn't that like the big ass one?
No, fuck no. I don't like that. It's bigger than I wanted it, but it's definitely not the big one.
It's funny because I like big phones, so this is completely counter to what I have. That's my plan, is to get the biggest phone. I don't know why I've always liked that.
Yeah, I don't like it because like if you're trying to like hold your phone and reach your thumb across to text like the letter A on the other side, like
Yeah, that's rough, dude.
you can't reach it, and then I like drop my phone all the time or it slips out of my hand and drives me nuts.
Yeah, even on the iPhone X, my thumb doesn't reach all the way across the screen the way I hold it.
Mm-hmm. I feels you.
But over the weekend, I was looking, and I definitely think it's going down.
On GJ?
Yeah, GJ, I definitely think it's looking for sells only.
Temporarily
At
or long
least in the
term?
moment, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
where
waiting on some.
going first with it.
Yeah. So I think I like some sells, short term, and then once the week gets rolling, we'll get some buys in.
Yeah, if this 30 closes, I'll be very happy for this bearish.
Yeah, I'd like a stronger close, but I think we'll be straight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a little bit stronger close. Even closer to the bottom of that previous 30 would be perfect.
Yeah. The short-term sales I'm looking for, not overall.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to grab like 25 pips to the bottom of that wick, or to the bottom of that bearish candle at the bottom. That would be my first target, and then hopefully, if it broke that, then I'd have a runner going.
And it could keep going up too, but I just don't. If it goes up, I don't see anything for buys yet. I mean, I think our best opportunity for buys would be probably above 391 or even above 547 area. So if it just kind of does nothing, I'm just going to be real picky on this entry today. But we don't have a higher high yet, so I think we could be good. I mean, if we closed above here, we got kind of a clear path up to that next resistance, but that's 6 pips, so that's not really worth our time. And my bias is that we're going down, so as long as we don't break this high and we close bearish, I think we got a good opportunity to come down.
Although this 30 didn't create a lower low on the 30.
No, but if we close bearish and we don't make a new high, I think the next one should give us that lower low.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it doesn't give us a higher high, then it should give us a lower low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend flew by. I slept all freaking day yesterday. I didn't do a damn thing. It was so nice.
That's what bears do during the winter, man.
Well, when you don't sleep all week, you gotta sleep at some point, so Saturdays it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Philip, it definitely could go up. I just don't like anything going up just yet. I just want to see how it reacts, kind of like here and then at 391, and then I'll have a better idea on where we're gonna go.
Iron Man, Hugo's Way is trash, man.
Yeah.
Probably the manipulated broker, and the reason I think they don't open oil is the same thing why they have like sometimes when it says like I can't remember what the word is, but when you either can't place a stop loss or can't place a take profit, can't remember what it's called, but I used to always have that problem where they basically like wouldn't let me do anything other than just have a trade like be in the actual platform, which I did not like.
Yeah, LMFX have been doing that to me too. It won't let me place a stop loss sometimes.
Yeah, yours is weird, man. Mine never lets me, or it always lets me do it. I've never had that problem.
I think you got to, because of the spread, it's got to be wider than the spread, maybe.
Yeah, but I only have a 1 pip spread in Asian, so why would I need to have a 10 pip stop loss?
Oh, it's that big?
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to put a 5 pip stop loss, and it wouldn't let me. And then I moved it to like 10 or 12, and then it let me.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Felipe, yeah, I would change my bias depending on how we react to different levels. Just because I'm only in the market for a short amount of time, so it's not really. I don't need a super long-term bias. But during certain scenarios, I do wait for my bias to play out. It just depends on which market session, which like session we're in, the time of the week, time of the month, kind of thing. So if we're getting ready to like fill a daily or even like a weekly wick or something like that, I might be a little more patient and wait for a buy opportunity because I could hold it a little longer. But I'm not too focused on changing it and not changing it just because I don't know exactly how candles are going to react to certain levels. So once they react, however they react is how I kind of determine what I'm going to do.
Hey, Paul, are you going to get the new magic keys?
From Rukio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once we move, I'll snag some.
Yeah, I want to try it out. The whole little video at least made it look simple, where the stop loss and the take profit would show you your percentages and all that stuff. That was cool.
Has anything like that ever been like made before, or is he like the first one to do something like this?
I'm not sure.
Well, we made that higher high.
Yep. Yeah, so the next level is going to be 391 if we close above here. That level could be a lot stronger because we have all these wicks coming down. So this level is probably going to be a lot stronger than this level, so this one will probably have a better chance of holding. And if it doesn't hold, then we're definitely going to head up. Oh yeah, Packer game's on. Got any Packer fans in here?
Who are they playing?
The 49ers, I think. Oh. 50 pips staring at you on bias. Yeah, if that's your bias, bro, rock it out. But I don't want to see how it reacts at 391 first. Personally. Yep, yeah, Monkey, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. We're just waiting for a bearish candle, and then I think we're going to get some sells in. Because, I mean, we got all this nice move coming up. So if we get a bearish candle, we're going to get a pretty decent move down. So the higher we go up, just the more range we have to come down. Because I think right here is going to be where I look to take some profit. Whether that be 10 pips or 8 pips or 15 pips. That's right at this bearish candle is going to be where I try to close something. And then I'll let a runner go and try and fill down to this open here. But I think we'll get a bearish candle at 390, 391. But we'll see. Looking like we're gonna get some good volume though. So got some good movement so far. I think we'll get some continued good movement through the session. 8:30 down, you think? Yes, yeah, that makes sense. 8:30. I'm assuming that's the time. I think that 8:30 is going to be a continuation to drop from the drop we get before. What up, Norman? So I wonder if I printed out last Sunday's chart. So I thought I did. Yep, exactly, Anuj. The daily's just making that top wick. Yep, and then I think we'll come down. Well, I better, hold on. Let me make sure I'm ready, just in case we close bearish. Because this shit takes forever to set up. So I'm not entering, guys. I'm just in case. So if we do get a close, I am ready to execute. Because this takes a hot minute to do. So say 7 pips. Yeah, so it's looking like we're rejecting that area up there. So we can close bearish in these next 8 seconds. See what the brokerage looks like. Yeah, it's rejecting, but it's still closed bullish, so nothing yet. We'll just wait. What's our 15 look like? Yeah, 15 closed above with a higher high wick, so definitely gotta wait for 7 o'clock to happen. Do I do one-on-ones Yes, I do. 2-on-1s. Yeah, if you're interested, Kurt, just DM my Instagram up in the top right of the screen. I'll drop it in the chat too, and then we can go over that. I don't really promote it, but if someone reaches out directly, then I'm happy to help. So there's the Instagram, Kurt. Post it in the chat. And just DM if you want. But what do you think on this GJ, Mike? Think we're still coming down?
Yeah, I mean,
We closed below.
I really don't want to take buys like right now until we're at least above 143, like 420 area. I just would rather get above those wicks. But even then, I'm not even. I don't know, man. I rushed all my trades last week, so I'm being really patient today.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a good bearish 30-minute close will be good.
Yeah, I kind of got a sell buy that's already on, so I'd rather take that. I mean, I don't have to take a trade today either, so I'm not worried about it.
Mhm. Yeah, we get a nice bearish close here. We're gonna fall real nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still biased on shorts.
Yep. Yeah, I got your message, Kurt. But if it breaks this high, excuse me, I think it'll continue. But it's gonna have to come down and test that low at some point.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for us to form some resistance. But if it close above, then call it a day, I guess.
Yeah, Iron Man. I think MT4 can. It's just not as quick. So you're just kind of being more proficient. Or more efficient. I think both words are correct. Yeah, Philip, that makes sense. It's looking like that last close could be telling us that the buyers are kind of running out of strength, and we'll head down soon. So, I think as long as we don't break the high of this candle and we close bearish, we're going to get a really good opportunity tonight. Yeah, Jared, if it does break the high and then closes bearish, just depends on how much it breaks the high. So if it breaks the high by like 10 or 15 pips and then has a weak bearish close, that's not going to be a candle I take. But if it breaks it by like a pip or two, that doesn't really count as a break for me. Yeah, just be patient on that resistance to form. Like I said, if everything's bullish, so if you get in on a smaller time frame bearish candle, you kind of just gotta hope and pray we get some higher time frame confirmation. Because if this will actually be an hourly close, which is going to be even better. So if we get a bearish close on this hourly, that's going to be really, really nice. Like really, really nice.
What's up, guys?
What up? Who was that?
Rob.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Wow, it's gonna take Dan.
No, you sounded like Iron Man, and I was like, is that his name or no?
No, but GJ, right now I think it's gonna creep up that 391, and I think it'll push back down from there.
Yeah, exactly, Jared. So that's kind of how I like to look at it. Let me see if I can find a candle. So like, let's say we're looking at this candle right here. It broke below this wick. It broke below this wick. So if we were going to head up, we should have stopped here, and if not here, we should have stopped here. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have broke two significant wicks like that to continue up. So this candle is just a lower low, lower high. Once we get that bearish activity coming back, then we know we're going to head down, and that's just going to be the direction in which we go. But yeah, once this hourly closes, if we close bearish, I'm going to take some sells, just so you guys know. Oof, this hourly close though is going to be filthy if we get it.
Yeah, dude, 20 minutes, this is going to be buttery if we can get this as a close.
Oh yeah, that's going to be so nasty. I mean, it's hourly, so we'll get a little bit of a pullback. But an hourly close, that just makes me feel all warm inside for a trade.
Yep.
I don't know why. I think it was Tuesday I took an hourly trade. It pulled back like almost all the way, and I was like, nope, I'm good. I ain't worried at all. And then boom, it went up.
It was just the bear I put back in the thing instead of putting it in the dryer because I was just gonna watch it with everything else.
I'm very lucky that there was no Forex on there, else we would have destroyed the clothes.
Hey, mute your mic, please. Yep. Yeah. I would say wait for. I'd say wait for the 30-minute, but that's also waiting for the hourly, and then we'll have a better idea. Because you got to think, if we close bearish in this hourly, with 1 hour left in the 4 hour, it would just make sense that we would continue back down. Yep. Hey, how's it going, Nix? What up, Solo? Yeah, Hugo's needs to fix a lot, Iron Man. Mike, I like your setup you got going on. You got the Packer game on in the back. It depends on the candle. So if Asian Session's only giving out some massive candles and we got good momentum, then yeah, I would definitely take a 15 pip candle trade if it made sense. But if it's moving slower, I don't think we would even get that kind of a stop loss. But it just depends on how the market's moving, what the setup's looking like. So I wasn't in the 3-day boot camp, but I went to. He invited me as like a guest on the last day, and I went up there on their last day and hung out, simulated with everyone, and kind of helped out a little bit. But I didn't do the full boot camp. It was just the last day. It was super good though. I wish I would have been there for all 3 days, but I had other things going on. But I was lucky enough to get there on the last day and meet him, all these other cool people, and then we got a workout in after that, so that was pretty fun. So if you're considering it, it's definitely worth every penny. It's definitely the way to go from an unsuccessful to a successful trader in a weekend. So even if it was worth $5,000, I'd say it's worth every penny. You guys are quiet today in the Zoom. Damn, man. Instagram freaking sucks. It's always freaking lagging every time I try to post up a story. So frustrating. What's up, Juan? Yeah, we're hoping for some good sells. I think they're gonna play out real nice if we get it. So you took a short 14300. Yeah, I definitely see. Yeah, oh yeah. I think we're gonna get down to 142,873. Oh, nice, Carl. Yeah, PGC. It was really the one day I was there it helped me a ton. So I can't imagine what the other people experienced. I mean, one of the guys, Mitch, he does. I've seen his analysis. It's really, 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 really good, and he comes on once in a while. So yep, exactly, Juan. Exactly. Yeah, Black Box. He does. He took a break over the holidays, but I think he's got a bunch of them started up. Bunch of like 2 or 3, maybe 4 locations already picked out. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the coolest way to learn, in my opinion. I mean, I think that'd be cool to do something like that in the future, and then have like a big workout after. So I'll get a bunch of bodybuilders and traders to come out and do that. We'll do like a little boot camp, maybe with Raquel, and then I'll go get a sick workout after, and then get some food.
And teach people how to work out after Forex.
Oh no, I ain't trying to teach people how to work out. If they don't know how to work out, they can't come. No. We're looking at cells, Insif or Bista. Looking at some cells. Once we get a good bearish close, you need some good boots. Yeah. If you learn how to trade, you can buy yourself some good boots. So if you're already doing that, I would go shopping. Yeah. So on the hourly, if we close bearish, it's looking to me like we made a lower high with a lower low, and now we're going to go test that low. Yeah.
If you look at the previous 30-minute candle, it was bullish, but it closed under the...
Yep, we closed under the zone.
Yeah, it closed under the zone.
Yep. And then that next 30-minute doesn't have a higher high. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Box, if you go, definitely don't bring a MacBook. I brought my Chromebook, and it was no use. So...
Yeah, I'm about to sell my Mac, bro.
Yeah. So I got the Chromebook, which I'm actually going to end up using for work, so it'll be nice that I have it. I'm hoping it'll work. And then 2 weeks. 2 weeks and we go to 1080p. We're almost there. I didn't think we were going to get up to 137 on a Sunday. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I think we can hit 200 this week. We got up to 199, so if you guys like what we're doing, make sure you're smashing that like button so we can reach some more people and hopefully give away this $500 we got to give away. So you guys got till the 7th to help us get there. Yo, what's up, Hassan? My weekend was pretty good. I didn't really do much. I slept all day Saturday for the most part, and then just kind of hung out, ate some food, and slept. And then today had a final kind of interview for a job, and then did some studying, and finally get to trade again. So didn't do a whole lot. Just kind of relaxed. So it was a good weekend. It's Monday already for you, damn. Damn, you're in Australia? That's crazy. That's awesome. I didn't think we'd have that kind of reach. No thoughts on gold for me, organic, but anyone in Zoom have any thoughts on gold? Hassan, nope, no, nothing. I was gonna work out today, but I actually kinked my neck, so I had got 2 rest days in a row, unfortunately. And I was gonna do cardio yesterday, but I didn't have a rest day for 6 days in a row, so I decided to just take a full rest day. Down in New Zealand, wow, that's awesome. I've never been there. That'd be so cool to go there. Germany, damn. So where's everyone else from? We got Germany, New Zealand, Australia, Sydney. Damn. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd be wrong in gold.
Paul, I had to step away for a second, but I got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Okay, so as we're watching this GJ here, and say this 30-minute does close bullish, would you wait for a slight pullback? So say it comes all the way down to like where the bottom wick is, like 143.267, right? And it closes there. Would you wait for the next 30 to have like a small pullback to enter?
Hold on. Say that again. You lost me.
Okay, so because instead of because you know how sometimes a 30 will close and then the next 30 will like just start running like really quick, like instantly, like 8 to 10 pips sometimes.
Yeah.
Would you like instantly, like as soon as this closes bullish, would you take the trade, or would you wait for the next 30-minute to say pull up 4 or 5 pips to get a better entry, better stop loss, and then place a trade?
Close bearish?
Yeah.
I think you mean close bearish.
Yeah, if it
Yeah,
closes,
what I said.
you said bear. You said bullish. If it closes bullish, I'm not doing anything.
No, my bad. I meant bearish the whole time. I'm looking at my chart here.
Damn, she's running.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying now? So like if this closes like bearish, like this, like heavy, this is gonna be like a decent stop loss now. We're like looking at like 15 pips almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'll wick up. I would try to wait for a wick up a little bit.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Probably drop down to the 5-minute and try to pinpoint it. But I'm gonna get it marked up.
Yeah, that's what I've had it marked up, just waiting for it, but
Yeah, I mean it's not that. I mean, can have a 9 pip stop probably. It looks like we're getting some good volume to the downside. And I mean, regardless, we have a good minimum 30 pip range. So I think we're going to be straight. And if you do it on the 30-minute, you could have an even smaller stop loss too. So I think we're going to be good. Wisconsin. Oh, here we go. Austin. No way. What part of Wisconsin? Miami, Toronto, Canada, UK. Okay. Damn, Ireland, wow. We're worldwide apparently, yeah. I'm waiting for a sell, Hassan. Waiting for a sell. Austin, I'm assuming you're watching the game then. But yeah, Mike, with what you were saying, especially since since I'll be taking like an hourly entry, it's gonna be a bigger stop than like a 30 or a 15, which we're not doing anymore. But then you can have a bigger target as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just, I guess, used to doing the 15 and then like looking for like a, like a 6 pip stop versus like a 10 or 15 pip now.
Yeah, but then.
Just use the calculator.
Yeah, no, I've got it all set up. Everything's set. I was just curious on like the entry point because I've noticed like sometimes I'll actually miss an entry even on the 30. Like say this closes and like instantly it'll open and it'll drop like 10 pips and now you're looking at like a 20-25 pip stop and it's not even worth it. Risk to reward.
Yeah, you just wait for it to pull back up and get the top wick and then it'll push back down. Yep. Yeah, Milwaukee, Austin. Damn, we're like 25 minutes away. Yeah, I'm gonna just enter for let's say a 10 pip stop and then I'll see what my. Yeah, so still a fairly good entry. But we got some nice range to the downside, so I mean I see almost 40 pips. Yes, sir. You watched the 70s show, which was featured in Wisconsin. I had no idea that was in Wisconsin. Lived in Thailand. Oh wow, my buddy's been in Thailand. It looked really cool. Miami. Colombia. Damn. Outlook on GJ for the week and is definitely bullish, but right now I think we're gonna be looking for shorts. Let me see. I wonder if I can get in at like an 8 pip stop. See what that looks like. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get that kind of wick. I'm going to just calculate it for 10, and if I get it better, then it's just smaller risk. But from Bolivia, wow. That's just insane that we can reach people like that far.
Yeah, man, the possibilities are endless with the internet, man.
Oh yeah, that's
we can't be sleeping. Gotta get this money.
Gotta be hustling.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get this stop in. 143, 364, 359. Nope, don't. Nope. Say 360. We'll go to the hourly. Yep, yeah, Dom. I'll put my stop loss above the hourly candle. And then as we kind of fall down and break some lows, I'll maybe drop it to the 30-minute high. And then get break even once we're up. Once we reach target and I close something. Alright, I'm in it. I got in at 239 and 241.
The Packers are getting smacked.
Really? Damn. 239, 241. Oh, come on, baby. Let's run it. Elegant entry. Yeah, thank you. I think it should play out. It made a ton of sense. We got a good hourly close, good 30-minute close. Let's hit the 4 hours checking out. Like 4 hour has no bottom wick yet either, so I think a really good target. We can look for 142,733 area. But I'm gonna target 142,879 and let it do. Puerto Rico. Wow. I'm gonna just stay on the hourly because it looks a lot nicer on the hourly. And I don't think we have any news till 10:30 is what I checked. Yeah, Nassau, I took a sell already. I got in at 239 and 241. Well, if Forex Factory loads, I'll be able to tell you when the news is. Can't wait till that just pops up like boom, there's your news. 601. Yeah, so we are in the clear for now on news. We just need to kind of make some lows, and then we should drop down pretty nice. Yeah, Boris, I took a sell. I don't know what everyone else did. Sakeem and Mike, you guys get in sells? JR?
Yeah, I've been in.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in.
Yeah, I got it, dude. This is, I don't know, I really love the way this one's looking here, especially with the 30-minute and hourly like that.
Yeah, and we got all that clean traffic and no bottom wick on the 4 hour. I'm hoping we're going to move pretty quickly and flip the candle.
This is pretty much the only move that I was looking for anyway. I didn't want to take buys, so I waited, and I had a feeling that it was going to pull back up to where the area pretty much right where it turned, a little bit above where I thought it was going to turn, but essentially it's just a bigger target now.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think the 4 hour flip's going to be real likely, at least to make a bottom wick. Even if it's just a tiny little wick, that still needs to go 28 pips to do that. So looks like 5 minutes kind of retested, and
my goal right now is to kind of take profit at like the 26 pip mark, 25, 26, and then leave the runner to go down another 20 pips or so down to this bottom wicks 142 like 720 area.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I might just close everything if we hit 20 real quick. Cause if we jump to 20 pips in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I know. I agree with you. I think you posted that the other day on your story. If you have a quick move like that,
get out.
I think everyone should take profits. That's the point where it's gonna reverse and come back up. You know.
Yep. Because then you're like, oh hell yeah, I'm up like 20 pips, and then it's like, fuck, now I'm up 2 pips, and I gotta wait and hope it goes back. So if we get a big move like that real quick, even if it's only 10 to 15.
Oh yeah. My thought, even if we get like 15, 20 right here, then I'll take profit, honestly.
Yeah. But I do think we got really good probability to come down to 879. We're looking at GJ, Joshua. And it looks like we made a lower low on the hourly, so hopefully we can continue on down. So I'm gonna mark up 20 pips just so I know when we get there. I think if we do drop to the 20 pips real quick like that, it's gonna just continue to drop real fast. And hopefully this hourly will flip the 4 hour, and we can just keep going down. Because I'd say the only thing I'd be worried about is if we get up 10 or 15 pips and then we get the 4 hour close, we kind of have a bullish 4 hour close with a wick to fill. So that would be the only thing that concerns me. But
I think if we go over 10 pips anyway, I'm going to put stops at break even just to be safe.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, like, if it falls down to 20 pips, then either A, you secure there, or B, you're safe either way. So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's the 1 hour chart, Josh.
I think this is solid too because last week, we were on the 15 a lot, and I would put stops after being up 6 pips or so, hoping to get 10, 15, and then it would just come down, crush my my stop loss, which was at break even, which I didn't. Ended up getting $0 on the trade, and then it would go for 20 pips or so, and it's like,
yep,
dang,
yep.
I'm waiting until at least we're at 10 pips now.
Yeah. No, Josh, we're just scalping to the target. So, we got a pretty good sized target we can go hit. I think we can drop to 873. We just gotta kind of wait for it to do that. So. Gold seems like a bullish trend. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at gold in a long time, so I have no idea what it's doing. Yeah, Josh, we used to do it on the 15-minute as well, but with the data collected from last week, I went 1 for 6 on the 15, and then everything I took on the 30 and the 1 hour was perfect. So I'm going to take out the 15 for this week and see how we do. How do you perfect it? Just more time in the market, more practice, more back testing, more analysis on your trades. Stuff like that is what I would say.
Screen time.
Yep, screen time. Yeah. I really want this 5-minute to kind of close bearish and not give us any type of bullish momentum. Yeah, 5 minutes kind of at like a support level, but yeah, that's all, Josh. Just the hourly and the 30-minute are going to take longer to hit your targets than the 15 would, but they should have better confirmations. So, but I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
so quiet.
Paul still on here or Paul leave?
I think he said he wanted to give orders.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got in, right?
Yeah, I got in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of, after seeing last week, I kind of changed, not my strategy, I would just say like the risk and the discipline behind the strategy, in terms of stop losses, entry points, things of that nature.
What happened last week?
Yeah, sorry.
Just the fact of, taking, I took a lot of my trades at different risk amounts, and I think that kind of what screwed me, because the ones that I didn't risk a lot are the ones that I ended up winning, and then the ones that I risked, say, 2 or 3% more are the ones that I ended up losing. And same thing, stop losses, my stop loss got hit, like, I got slipped like 1 or 2 pips, and then the trade would go for, 30, 40 pips, hit my take profit and stuff like that. Also with the 15-minute entries, that kind of screwed me on probably 3 or 4 of my entries, where I could have either A, gotten a better entry waiting for a 30-minute, or even B, I got slipped or I got stopped out on my 15-minute entry. But it's good that, I didn't lose too much of my account last week anyway, so it's just good I was able to see that, recognize it, write it down, and now this week's going to be a lot better.
Yes, sir.
Just being a lot more patient on the trades. Last week, like I said, I just rushed too many trades, and I'm excited about this week now.
Yeah, I thought that 5-minute was about to flip us and take us down, but kind of pulled back up and retested a little higher.
Yeah, but Paul, this is obviously still a very valid trade, right? It's just going to come up a little bit. And if it stays below, then I think we're still golden. But the fact of this is, even if we do lose this trade, I say we take this trade 10 times, it's going to win 8 of them,
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So that's why I'm not too worried about it either way. I'm very happy with the whole 30-minute, 1 hour.
Yeah, I just want to see some more confirmation on the lower time frame, but granted, it was only the first 15 minutes of the hour.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's always tough because, like we said earlier, I could have waited a little bit and probably got, a 2-pip better entry. But it's just safer just being in because this thing could have flipped real quick and went down.
Yep. What are you trying to say, Healthy Life? First 15 minutes bullish are 30-minute wicks for down. I'm not sure what that means. To 132, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm being safe. I got my stop above the previous 30-minute high.
Yeah.
do. But I'm looking at the 15, so this 15-minute right now probably could retest 290. If I could get a rejection from there, I'm gonna hold it. Where it's turning from right now, I don't see a reason why.
Yo, what up, crypto? Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, just need GJ to start falling. I'll be doing a lot better. You just followed me on IG. I mean, if the 5-minute can form some resistance, I think we'll start to head down.
Yeah, what's your shit now?
Yeah, Hassan, I went for a job interview on Friday, and we got offered the position, and then on today, this morning, we went and met with him, our boss, and signed up for our kind of online course we got to learn. And then as soon as we finish that, we'll take a test, and if we pass, we can start working pretty much.
What's your work hours?
So Monday, I have to go into the office. It's like 10 to like 4 p.m. And basically we just kind of hang out. We call our clients, set up appointments for the week. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we go out and do clients. And I'll always be home in time for the live stream, which will be good. And then Thursdays, I'll get to do my calling from home. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be just appointments. Damn, I thought that 5-minute was going to go. Man, I thought we were about to drop. It's just agent, so we're just like a sales agent, pretty much. I don't live off of just Forex just yet, Joshua, but definitely being profitable for sure. But it's not the only income I have, and I don't think I ever want it to be the only income I ever have, just because it just feels more secure having multiple sources of income. The product we're selling, so it's health and life insurance. So we'll be helping people essentially, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah, the two that everybody should need.
Yep. Yeah. Assets. We're not gonna sell any.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that 5-minute popped. Yeah, definitely not selling anything on here. Just kind of realistic goals and just real stuff. So, this 30 minutes getting kind of nasty. Nope, not U.S. Health. Man, that fucking 5-minute. Come on. Literally no bearish activity yet.
What is that noise?
Someone's blinker.
Like a ceiling fan.
Sound like a blanket.
Texting and driving, trading and driving, safe out in the streets.
Drinking and driving.
I do point of sale support, and sometimes like customers are like, "You just left like 5 minutes ago. How'd you fix it so fast? I know you're on 95." I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, doing POS support and driving sometimes.
What kind of POS machines do you work on?
Well, the software is called Micro Sale. But just anything, touchscreens, mobile devices, for any type of restaurant, from as basic, really fast, quick service to full on dining, service to the table and everything, and credit card processing. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. What kind of operating system do you use?
Windows.
Really?
Yes.
I figured it'd be like a Unix or something.
There are. This one's been around for like 30-something years. It's not didn't come out until the last couple of years with all this tablet and app software that's been coming out. This guy, like 30 years ago, went to bar, and he just learned computer science and drew up a program for himself, put it next to his computers at the bar, and just kept using it and developing it. And now, 30 years later, it's owns a software company.
Really?
5 minutes looking like I'm flipping a little bit. Yeah, I think everyone's probably between. Oh damn! It flipped back up again. This is ridiculous.
But like Paul said, only Forex ain't the move, man. Get some Forex money, scale the POS stuff to focus more on Forex, but not just only do Forex.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about your trading. If you make a ton of money trading one week, you got a bunch of extra. But
for sure, man.
If you have a bad week, you still got a couple more incomes coming in.
And like I said, it's to scale the other work. So it's I don't know about working full time somewhere like that, but it would be definitely wouldn't be the only source.
Who is scraping?
Oh, my fault. I was stirring. I was stirring food. I was stirring on a pan, and it was scratching. I didn't realize.
Oh, that's all right. I was just.
This dude in the car got the pan with him.
Yeah, right. I'm driving and I'm cooking. No, just.
What are you cooking?
I was just making pasta. My daughter just liked it with butter, so I was just kind of blending the butter, and I kept scratching the pan.
I got you.
Robert, that chart you sent, when you send the next one, just make it a little bit taller.
Okay, and I was just doing. I just got a new laptop, so like I'm still trying to work it out and everything on it.
Yeah, no worries. I was just letting you know.
Kind of laptop you got?
No, I got you though.
Be nice if we can get some frickin' bearish move now. Yeah, I mean that 5 minute close is no top wick, so maybe we'll run down, but everything's bullish right now. Not really liking it. Yep, appreciate that, Iron Man. I'll do my best to provide good information. Yeah, I'm hoping this 5 minute's gonna flip this 30 minute. That would be really, really nice.
Hey Paul, do you kind of agree? Because I feel like a lot of times, like if I'm watching like Recule on there, if his 15-minute closes like with a higher high and a higher low than the previous 15-minute, he'll technically like close it even though it hasn't even come close to the stop loss. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's too early.
Yeah,
Depends on.
If it hits a stop, it hits a stop.
I mean, yeah, depends on you. Yeah, I mean, he wants to get out early. He can, but we had a candle flip. We got clean traffic, so I don't think we should break that that hourly high. To be honest.
Yeah, that's something too.
I'm waiting to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Personally.
Yeah, if we can get a 15-minute that kind of comes back bearish, I think we'll have found our resistance to come down. But like Sakeem was saying, we could come up and test that 290 area. Unfortunately, but
Yeah, that's what it's doing. That's what I was expecting.
yeah, if this 5 minute can rock it down like it kind of is, and continue,
Yeah.
that might be the end of the up movement. Yeah, so I'm taking it real easy on today. So, I mean, if it takes forever to get to 10 pips, I'm probably going to get 10 and get out. Come on, 5 minute. Let's rock it down and flip. Ten seconds. Come on. At least flip our 15 minute. Ooh, it flipped the 15 minute in the last 2 seconds. Okay. It'll go down for sure. Uncle Ted has talked about how the hourly candle forms, and he said the first 15 minute is a pullback. The first 30. Yep, yeah, I agree, Orgo. I just didn't want it to go too high. That's all. But we got some bearish, some kind of higher bearish time frames closing. So I think if we can break the low of this bearish 15 minute we just made, that will break the 30 minute low and continue down. Because our hourly was so strong. We broke the 15, okay. So now I'm hoping we should just blow by this 30 minute candle.
Here we go.
Or this bullish 15 minute that kind of flipped on us. Thinking we should kind of get past that pretty nicely. Yeah, I'm not worried, Jesse. I'm just talking out loud. I like to kind of narrate the trade as it's happening. But 15 minutes got a lower low and a lower high now. We just got to respect it and continue. And break the 30 minute would be... If we can break that 30 minute... You what?
I like when you do the play by play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke. Sunday night trade.
Yeah.
On MBs.
So you got the voice for it though.
What happened?
Yeah, I said you got the voice for it though, Sam.
Yeah, I've had that ever since a kid, man. My wife, I've known her since I was like 13 years old. I would call the house. They thought a grown man was calling her.
Like, nah, I'm 11.
Yeah, exactly. I used to pitch and people would scream on the field, check his birth certificate and check his green card because I'm Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see us break that 30 minute low. That's going to be what's super important for me for this continuation.
The worst part is your voice doesn't sound like that to yourself, and they would be like family recordings, and I'm like, who's that laughing? You get away from the camera. And then I would realize it was me.
Yeah. Seems like institutionally, I'm not too sure what that means exactly, but if that's how I trade, then I mean, I guess that's good. You guys know what that what is like? You guys know what that is? The institutional trading. I've heard it. I've heard IML talk about it, but I have no idea what it even exactly means.
Supposedly, it's like trading with the banks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
If that was the case, we'd be millionaires.
You would think. Is a mobile game developer. Ooh, Black Box. That sounds pretty freaking cool.
And that's something I've always wondered. Is like, do they get commission or like salary or?
Yeah, I think they should.
Trading from jail.
You got that good internet then.
Well, I mean, no one's gonna be on the Wi-Fi, so it's pretty much good for that.
You got that 4K.
Yeah. So that 30-minute low, if we get past there, I think we're golden. So we'll see. Hopefully this next 30-minute will continue the hourly to the downside. And then the 4 hour should continue down as well. I just hope it doesn't range again like it did last week. But it looks like we got good movement, so I'm hoping that movement will continue, not just start ranging now that we got in. Price entry, I got in at 239 and 241. So I'm basically sitting at like minus a pip. So yeah, asset, we're looking, so I got in right here at 241, and we entered on this hourly bearish flip, which is actually a resistance on the 30-minute. So let me switch there, I'll show you that. So we got this bearish close at a resistance, and now we're expecting it to come down in the 4 hour to flip and kind of make a bottom wick and target a runner at like 873. And yeah, so looking for sells, and I'm hoping we play out. It's a little messy right now. What motivated me to get in? I don't know if that's directed to me or not. Nope, I've not heard of off dealers float. But yep, Asian session, we're looking for shorts. We're already in shorts, I should say. Yeah. So yeah, the bullish could be struggling to go up for sure, but we're not going down yet either, so. Yep, yeah, Shabam, that helps a lot. My Instagram is in the top right asset. So if you type that in, you will find me on Instagram. And this 15 is trying to close bullish. It sounds good, asset. I'll check it out.
Giving it 5 more minutes.
It's trying to break that 15 high. I don't like that.
Maybe it's grabbing some liquidity.
Yeah. I was hoping we were going to fall a lot nicer. Especially with such a nice close. Well, we're almost back to that 290 on the 15, so. Hopefully we can get some rejection from there. So, Keem, that's what you're looking for, right? That 290 area? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we can see something from there now.
Either is this gonna pull up bullish heavy or it's just gonna reject.
Hopefully reject.
Yeah. That's where I have. Let me see. Yeah, I think my entry is. My entry is 290.
Can't say that yet, cats. It hasn't really done anything yet. Break of previous 30-minute high. Normal. Yep, yeah, Pips, you can get out. I took it on the hourly, though, so. Yeah, I said if you sent something, I did not get anything.
Okay, so I work at a restaurant as a server, right?
Mm-hmm.
And our dishwasher there, he's like 60 years old and he's like Latino. And I walked in, right? And he's playing the fucking Barbie song on a loud ass Bluetooth speaker while doing the dishes.
That's hot.
He's getting it. He's getting after it. Yeah, Bolt, you could be right. But we'll see what happens.
Into like the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah, it's been going up the entire 45 minutes of the hour. Maybe we'll see some pullback now. It's looking like we're kind of rejecting from that area, Sakeem. Pretty hard on the 5 minute.
I just not like a closed bullish.
Yeah. But it pulled off that level really hard. Yeah, you broke that rule, Cats. You gotta wait on that. Especially since we haven't gone down at all yet. So.
This candle should if it does.
Yeah, I think this candle should flip it. If we break some lows, maybe we'll head down this 15-minute candle. Yeah, that 15-minute close is kind of ugly, to say the least. Definitely got to run down real hard to continue. Yeah. Yeah, you can say you like the entry, for sure. Strong 1 minute rejection. I hope you're right, Solo. As long as we don't break that hourly high, I think it should come down. It's just been going up the whole time, so I figured we'd get more bearish activity sooner than the last 13 minutes. But we got to break these supports, otherwise it's just going to range. But if we get a really weak bullish hourly close, I'll just move my stop down to the top of there and let it do its thing. So. Oh, for entry, okay. Yeah, I use the 5 minute for entry sometimes. But it's always after a 30-minute or hourly close. Then I'll drop down to the 5 minute and try and find where we're going to wick back to. Come on, 15-minute, just run down. Yeah. Hopefully it plays out, Cats. It'd be really nice to get a good win on Sunday. Kind of make up for last Sunday. But like Mike was saying earlier, if we took this trade 10 times, we're going to win at least 7 times. So if we lose, it's just one of those times, unfortunately. But I think if this hourly flips back bearish, we should start to head down. Using Stoke, it's going up. Yeah, I don't use any of that stuff, Saya, so I wouldn't I don't really have any input on that. I mean, with a bearish hourly candle, that looks like we're going down to me. But, just gotta wait and see. But you got those indicators like that, they lag behind. So remember, that thing's telling you it's going up. It's probably referring to this area that went up. And once this comes down, it's going to tell you price is coming down. But price already came down. So I would just be careful in that sense with using indicators like that. Yeah. 15-minute might break the low. That'd be real good.
Yeah, if it break 230, I'm gonna go break even, and then I'm gonna just let it play out. But you saw we rejected 290. So
Yep. Yeah, real hard. Hopefully it's looking like.
There's no reason for this to close above 290. If that happens, then most likely it'll break the high.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And
Yeah. Hopefully we can flip and run down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the 1 hour is about to close, so if we could like flip this bearish.
Yeah, we'll head down real nice on the next hour.
The next hour should wake up. And, like it should like go around 235 to 240 and then continue bearish. That's just my prediction. But I would like to see this break at least 230 before the next hour candle.
Yeah, I guess so, Cats. That would make sense. Yeah, no. So a lot of people. Sundays are really slow, but we've had really good Sundays. Last Sunday kind of sucked. Hopefully this Sunday will be a lot better. A little better, at least give us 10 pips. Damn, in 15 minutes pulling up again. What'd the 5 minute do? Yeah, close right at support. Yeah, 40. If we could get up to 100 likes, that'd be pretty cool. We got 140 people in here. I think we can get 100 likes. Yeah, bearish 30-minute close would be really good. They won't put a love button. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, Cats. Yeah, if we can get up to 100 likes, guys, that'd be super cool. Hopefully get a winning trade as well. It's respecting the 5-minute downtrend line. Let me check it out. Yeah, it kind of is. It's just kind of stuck in a range right there. We just got to break out of there, hopefully to the downside. Because it looks like on the 5-minute we made a low. Now we got a lower high, and we're just kind of sitting at that resistance. We just need to break that little 5-minute support and head to the downside. But there's also a little 5-minute uptrend going on, kinda. But we'll see. I still think the 4 hour should drop. Damn. Going back up to 290. Instant, yeah. Thank you guys. I don't know what we're up to yet. I haven't even checked. As long as we can get 50% likes out of everyone in here, that'd be ideal. Yeah, I'm not really sure why we're not dropping. Trying to head back up to that 290, Sakeen. Yeah, I heard the McGregor fight was super quick.
Yeah, watching the 5 minute right now.
Yeah, it's still kind of holding that resistance it made, but it needs to break that support. Yeah, Dom, I think it's definitely low volume too. But it had some nice volume when that bearish candle was closing. And then as soon as it closed, it's like all the bearish momentum just died. So,
That's a yikes.
yeah, that could happen too, Jesse. I'm hoping it stays undecided and goes bearish. But if we break that bearish high, then I definitely don't see it going bearish anymore.
Also got a new 4-hour coming up.
Yep. Probably gonna go back up to the highs and then make a decision. Ugh. Oh, 15-minute went back bearish. That was quick. Maybe we'll hold that 290.
Hey, Paul, another thing that I was thinking is last week, I wanted to say it was like around Wednesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I took a trade, and it was kind of the same thing where 30-minute closed bearish, right? And then it kind of rose all the way up. You see how we can kind of come all the way up to like the wicks, the top of that, like the tallest wick is like 143, 350 area.
Yep.
Is last week, it was one of those days that it came all the way up there, and then that's where it found the resistance, and then it fell from there. So
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely keeping stops in the same spot because of that and what happened. You know what I'm saying? So if it does come up here, it might need to just go back up, find that resistance area again, and then make that big fall. And then I think we get 2 30-minute candles, so an hourly, and it pushed like 20, 25 pips.
Yeah, I think the 4-hour could just rise back up there, depending on where it closes, and then hopefully reject from there again and come back down. But then we're just coming back down to the support we made, which is right where we entered, so it's kind of counterproductive. I'd like us to close bearish on the 15-minute here, maybe even on the 30-minute, and then
No, I agree. It just might be like a longer term trade, like even going into the night into London, possibly. I'll keep stop set and just keep an eye on it.
Yep, it could take an hour or 2 or 3 to happen, to be honest.
I'm with you though. I'd rather just kind of flip this 30 right here as soon as the 15's flipping already.
Yeah.
We got a minute left.
Yeah. Hopefully that 15-minute will hold. It didn't make a higher high, so maybe we can kind of just fall down at the 4-hour open. But a bearish 30-minute close would be very appealing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm still only down 1 pip right now, so.
Yeah, I'm back to 2 pips. I mean, what if it runs in this next 30 seconds? That'd be really nice too. Or at least give us a really weak hourly close. 30 minutes trying real hard to flip. So, he might have a shot. I'll get this continued move. I mean, we got really clean traffic coming all the way down on the hourly. So I can't see anything on my end on what is stopping us besides volume. But like you were saying, it could just take a while. But ideally, it'd be nice if we could just get lucky, drop a few pips, and then secure something and whatnot. But it looks like the 30-minute wasn't able to go any higher.
Yeah, I was going to say 15 closed bearish too.
Oh, it did?
Yep.
Okay. So that could be our resistance we hold. That was kind of like the 290 area Sakeem was talking about.
And hourly was kind of, I mean, the hourly closed bullish, but it was kind of like
weak.
Kind of weak, you'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, if we drop below that hourly wick, it's gonna fall. Same thing with the 30-minute, I believe. If we break that 30-minute indecision, I think we'll continue.
And then my thoughts are we can tighten stops all the way down to even like 143, 300 area if that happens.
Yep. Yeah. Once we break some lows, I'm gonna move the stop down.
Yep.
But I do think with the 4-hour close being bullish, but it does look like it's rejecting. I think there could be a wick that comes up just because, and then we won't get stopped out for no reason in that. But ideally, if we can just fall, we got a low, we got a lower high. Hopefully, we will respect it and continue. So yeah, I'm gonna keep original stop loss for now, and it's only 10 pips. So if it does push up and hit it, I'm not too worried. But I do think we could get a little bit of a wick up. Worst case scenario. So yeah, hopefully we can start breaking some lows on the lower time frames, and that'll lead up into the higher time frames doing the same. Let me check out the YouTube, see how we're doing. Yep, yeah, exactly, Dom. So that flip candle is kind of the same as my flip strategy, flip theory, whatever you want to call it. So it shouldn't break that if we're going to head down. Would be my idea. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Asset. Nope, I didn't get anything. I think we're 24 likes from 100. So if we can get a winning trade, I think we deserve that 100. But it is a Sunday, so we'll cut you some slack today. No, I'll type it in the chat for you. Ask that.
Yeah, I gotta go get a couple of things done, but I'm gonna leave the stream up. I'll be on again in a couple of minutes here.
Okay, yeah, I might go get some more coffee.
Yep, I'm gonna go eat, and I gotta do a few things downstairs, and then I'll pop back up here in probably 30 minutes or so.
Right, hopefully we'll be at TP.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll have my phone with me, so hopefully. Looks like we're rejecting this area right here, but I'm not gonna say anything yet. So.
Yeah. Why do I trade Sunday? Because Sundays have been pretty decent last week, and last week was the first bad week we've had, in like, the previous 6 weeks of me trading it. So, I mean, if Sunday gives a good opportunity, I don't see why you can't take it. It could just take a little longer to happen, and I like trading, so as soon as I can get back to it, I like to get back into and continue to learn and get better. And if you guys want to come hang out, that's why. The bank holiday tomorrow. I did not check on what's going on tomorrow. Oh, the dollar. Okay, yeah, that's USD though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think this trade could just take a while. That's all. Yeah, I know Sundays are low volume. Some Sundays are pretty good. So, if Sundays start to suck consistently for like 5-6 weeks in a row, maybe we will just start on Mondays. We will see.
Yeah, I'll still be on a Sunday.
I'll probably still be looking at it, so I mean, I'd probably still. Yeah, this 15-minute needs to break the low so we can head down. So I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast though. Yep, yeah, it's looking like a USD bank holiday tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I live in the US and I didn't even know there was a holiday happening.
Okay.
MLK, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not in high school anymore. They don't tell me about these holidays.
Oh yeah, I know, man. Remember when I first got my first, when I was working at a grocery store, about 18 years old. I was like, damn, gotta work every day? You don't get like a half a day to teach your work? Teach your work?
Yeah. Yep, MLK Day. Apparently I need to update my calendar so I don't get roasted in my group. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Again, hopefully it'll rock it down once I do. I'm just going to get in some coffee, go to the bathroom, get some water, getting something. Maybe get up and walk around a little bit. I still need a massage. You injured me again. Trying to abuse me. Yeah, crypto. Well, they're like, oh yeah, Martin Luther King Day, everyone, no class, or we had class and they would just tell us about it and whatnot. But now, like, you don't have that. So when are the holidays?
I'm really bad with the date. I remember in school we had to like write it in our agenda every day, so I just knew what day it was every day. Then I'm like, what, Friday? No, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean the daily looks like it should still flip and come down, but with the holiday tomorrow, it might take a little longer. Unfortunately, but just gotta break some lows. That's all we gotta do. I have a feeling when this one drops, it's just gonna kind of fall. There's not gonna be any opportunity to get in. I feel like you either got to be in or set a pending, because it's just gonna either break out up or just fall to the downside out of this range. Yeah. Yeah, JPY is still open today. And I mean, I'm sure GJ is still going to move fairly decent. Might be a little slower without the dollar momentum in the market, but I mean, I think we'll still have some opportunity. Just got to be careful and manage your risk. Yep. See you later, Ali. Chinese New Year next week. Uh-oh. That was awful last year. The markets were so bad. For GJ, at least. Oh, got a bearish flip on the 15. Maybe we'll... Oh, we broke the low. Maybe we'll fall.
Like watching paint dry.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, we just gotta break the 30-minute or hourly low, I think would be our best confirmation to continue down. But if we can get a good 15-minute bearish close, I think that would be good as well. Oh, kind of got one. Kind of broke. 15-minute looks like it broke support. So, as long as we can respect that. And we got some good wicks on the 15-minute, so... Here we go, 15.
Making lower highs.
Yep, exactly. So 15-minute looking like we might be building up to break and probably drop down to maybe 11 pips, so not bad, but I think we can target down there. So kind of what I'm seeing is, so you see how we got this kind of doing its thing up here. I'm going to change that color. We'll go green. No. We can go blue. That'll look... I won't be able to see blue. There we go. Can I see green? Yeah. So we got that there. And then we got this here. And then we kind of pulled away from there. So then we got our low here. And now we're kind of forming some resistance here again. And starting to go bearish. So, if you kind of follow our little trend, we come down, we do that. I'm just going to ignore that bullish candle. We do that, we're doing that. We should do that. So we don't have any lower lows yet, but I do think we got a better opportunity to get some now because we're closing low on the lower on the 15 minute. That's bearish. So we should break this support, and then we'll probably have some more issue right here. But I think the 4 hour should just kind of blow by it, but you'd have to hold it through a little bit of pullback once you get through here possibly. So watching paint dry. Yeah. So I'm gonna just leave it on the 30 minute or the 1 hour. Yeah, we'll do that. So as long as we don't break this high, I think we'll start to make lower highs and then make lower lows. Yeah, Asian session would be really bad then. I don't know, we'll still do it. We'll hang out. We'll try to get an opportunity if we can and go from there. So the hourly is about to flip bearish. So it could be kind of building to go up too. We need some more bearish movement. Oh boy. Mm. 15 minutes, got to reject that area, not break it. 15 made a new high. Damn, it's trying to break all these wicks. Look at that. Yeah, we need a weak bullish 30-minute close or a bearish close to continue down. Not liking that candle. Not at all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Take it easy.
Every night.
You too.
So, Keem, what are you thinking?
Yeah, because the way the 4 hour opened, like rejected 250 area. So I was hoping the previous would be under 250. So like I said, it's still tapped 290. So
Yeah, pulled back from 290 again.
just above. But I was expecting at least like a 15-7 pip drop.
Yeah.
At least around 143, 120 area, or 117.
Yeah. I could just be making the 4 hour top wick though. It's kind of looking like it's pulling back from that 290 area again.
Yeah, now I just want to see it just close below.
Yeah.
Because once we get that bullish close, then it should drop. It should drop fairly quickly.
Once we get the bullish close?
I mean, bearish, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, once we get a bearish close.
Yeah, I thought that last 15 minute was going to do it.
Yeah, it closed kind of funny. It's like respecting 250. Yeah, because I'm looking at the 15 minutes. The candles are closing above 250. And I was expecting the 4 hour to close under that, but it didn't. But it's still Sunday and it's still early.
Yeah, Zach, it's not looking very strong for sells, but from where we entered.
Like at least this 30-minute have to retrace, so the next 30-minute has to be bearish.
I think another weak bullish close or a bearish close would be ideal.
Yeah, because if it's a weak bullish, you're still respecting the 290 area.
5 minutes. What is the meaning of Monty?
I think that's his name.
Yeah, that's his. I think that's like his name or nickname or something. I'm hoping this 5 minutes is kind of a fake out to the upside, and then we'll come back down.
Yeah. But if it still goes up, then you just flip to the 30-minute, and then you just don't want to see it go above 300, like close above 300. Yeah, just flip through the time frame to see what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're just grabbing some liquidity to come down. Yeah, I think you're right, Zach. That makes sense. So this 5 minute closes back in that range. I think it's just a fake out up, and then we'll start to see him move down. Because we're starting to get some bigger candles now too, so hopefully we'll get some volume to take us down. So we got 2 minutes. $143,320. Yeah, it's a good level. So a bearish 30-minute would be ideal. It could just be grabbing orders to come down, Brown. That's all. So like GJ, what it tends to do is if it's going to make a really big move, it'll push in the opposite direction really hard and then pull all the way back. And then normally you get a really good move after that. I posted it on Instagram on Friday. So if this 5-minute breaks the low, I think that could be good. Because then we kind of got the 4-hour top wick. And hopefully we'll head back down. Come on, last 30 seconds. Let's flip it. Looking like that 15 minutes going to close back under resistance. Last 18 seconds. Hopefully we'll flip the last 30 minutes of this hourly and get that bearish move we've been waiting for. Because that 5-minute closed back into our range area. And then the 15-minute also closed back in below resistance too. So Keem, you like that 15-minute close? No, 30-minute close bullish too.
Oh, you do your trend line, 30-minute trend line.
Did I do it?
On YouTube. I don't see it on YouTube. I have one and it's still respecting mine and in my range, unfortunately, to get closer. Hold on. To get closer. But I just wanted if you could do yours, see what.
Yeah, so I would put mine right here. Kind of like that. Yeah, so we could come up a little higher, tap into that like 320 area, and then probably continue down. Maybe even 314. But hopefully sooner than that. It's looking like we got some weaker bullish candles coming, so hopefully we can see some seller strength eventually. Yeah, if that's your analysis, Bob, definitely rock with it. But we have sells from that hourly flip. So, and it's taken 1, 2, 3, 30 minutes so far to get about halfway up the candle. So, it just doesn't seem like buyers are that strong just yet. But if you look at the daily has no bottom wick, so we're going to need to see some downside. Yep. GJ is just kind of ranging right now, Iron Man. Yeah, that makes sense, Zach. So, Keem, I replied to you. Just so you know. I don't know how long ago you sent that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Zach, we've been in sales since that bearish candle, so it's been nothing but upside so far. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Zach. I don't think we should break the high. And if we do, then I think we would be heading up. Yeah, that too, Tony. That's what I was thinking is that one bearish candle, 1, 2, 3, and now our fourth 30-minute candle has not even reached the high yet. So it just doesn't seem like buyers are that strong at the moment. And the 15 minutes have all kind of closed below resistance. This one just pulled all the way back to it. So hopefully we can get a flip and start to head down. But I do think if you're not in it yet, a 30-minute close below that support we made at like 232 is definitely going to be the safest entry. Yep, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Once we get one 30-minute bearish candle, I think we're going to start to drop. Hopefully this will be the candle.
Yeah, because we just need to confirm of the rejection.
Yep. Which those bullish wicks could be doing, but a bearish candle would be better. Hopefully we can break some lows.
We should start a slow clap. Maybe it'll give it some momentum. Just noticed they did The Mind of Aaron Hernandez on Netflix. I have to check that out. I mean, not that I'm to learn anything other than crazy, but it's interesting. Why kill people with $100 million? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I really hope this 30-minute will close bearish. Prepare to dive. I'm hoping, Saya. I'm ready. Yeah, we've been waiting for a while. That's the worst part, though. You feel like because you've been so patient and you've been waiting that you deserve this win, but you don't deserve anything. The market's going to do what it wants to do. Unfortunately. It's not like, you know what? They waited 3 hours for their trade. We're just going to give it to them. So as long as this 15 can close below resistance again, I think that this 30-minute will continue down. The 5-minute noon. Yeah, no, the 5 minutes ranging up above. Jeez. Alright, so like I said, this 15 minutes got to close below that resistance, and then I think we're gonna be heading down. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and get some more liquid.
Like if y'all guys check the 15-minute, y'all can see how the candles are rejecting 290. So for now, what I'm saying is as long as we stay under there, we should continue bearish. But once we get that candle that closes above, then I'm gonna exit my trade.
My last 15 minutes says the high was like 293.
Yeah, but it didn't close above 293, right?
Oh, gotcha. I was talking to the wick.
Yeah, like the wicks could, it's gonna happen. But as long as the body of the candles don't close.
Yeah, when I run trend lines, I go over the wicks, and right now, if everything is according to my trend line, of course, it's finally gotten to it, so it's kind of like ranged over, and now hopefully we should come down at least a little bit to then start the next candle a little lower, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. This 30-minute continues bullish. It'd be crazy.
Maybe Andy Reid will finally get one.
Well, 15-minute close below, which was good. Now we just need a 30-minute to close bearish. Yeah, this 15 is stuck in a real tough range. I think after this 30-minute close, probably call it and get to bed so I can get a few hours of sleep. And then, depending on how we close, either let it run or close it. We're just waiting right now, Gary. We've been in buys or in sells for a while. So it's just a waiting game now. Yeah, Max, it gets rough. You just gotta, I think if you manage your risk and you trade properly with that from the beginning, it's gonna be the smoothest ride of any of the rides you could take. Just trying to rush it and over risk and over leverage is, you're just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Yep. Risk is very key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in demo trading, it's obviously blatantly obvious that it doesn't matter how much you win, you can erase your whole life in one trade.
Yeah, I feel like your best bet is to just trade a small account with the smallest lot size and just get your emotions in check. Man, I thought this 15-minute was going to start pulling down. Not really doing it yet.
I've shared this with you guys, but just because we're on YouTube, I do trade on with a small lot size, and I lost just $9 pretty much, but it was this loss of control of revenge trading and trying to just, almost practically gambling, and it felt just horrible, man. So definitely recommend practice before you get crazy over leveraging.
Yeah. 100%. Because managing your risk properly is going to give you a better perspective of your wins and your losses.
Yeah, and then a lot of us are in the game to make money, obviously, to get out of certain situations, and you get desperate and these types of things, and it's waiting for you to get desperate, man.
Mm-hmm. Man, we cannot get any bearish activity. This is... I wonder what this is waiting for. I didn't see any news except for... I think it might have been the pound for tomorrow. Or no, JPY's for tomorrow. But... Oh, it could be waiting for this 10:30 revised industrial production. But that's only a yellow folder, so... See how big of an impact we had. So 5-minute close back bearish again, but still just ranging. So December -4. Yeah, we'll see. Yep, exactly, Tony. Probabilities is huge. Like trading an hourly bearish candle, 8 out of 10 times we're probably going to win that trade. So yep. Yeah, that'll happen, Max. You gotta just I mean, if you gotta trade small for a month or 2 or 3, you're gonna learn a lot. You'll build some good discipline, some good trading habits, so then when you have that bigger account, you already got the fundamentals down. You just got to keep doing what you were doing. So that's why it's important to just make sure you're doing it right with the smaller accounts, because then when you get the bigger accounts, you already have those baseline skills already down. Our next hourly is closing bullish too, it looks like. Yep, exactly, Panther. Exactly. I mean, this could just be kind of what Ted's saying. You go up the stairs and we'll come down the elevator. I still think the daily's got to drop a little bit. We should at least be able to get 10 or 15 out of this. And if we can respect this 15-minute resistance again, I think the next one should head down. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Saya, but I think price action is also saying we could go down as well. So it'd be nice if we can get this 15-minute to close back below resistance again as well in 30 seconds. Definitely not above 290, which it's looking like it's trying to. We need to pull back ASAP. Like under 270 in 2 seconds. Nope. Still closing below there, Sakeem.
They probably needed to make that for a week.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna head off, guys. I'm gonna just let my stop loss be where it is, and whatever happens, happens. So this is up to you guys. We got a bunch of bullish candles, all closing pretty weak. If you want to get out, take the small loss. Definitely makes sense. But unless we break this, and it's actually here on the hourly, unless we break this hourly high, I do think we should continue to the downside. Short term.
Yeah,
But
what's up, Paul? I'm back on here.
yep, yeah, I'm just ending the stream. But we'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks for coming. If you liked it, it's kind of slow. We didn't really do much, but watch price go up. Should have pressed subscribe, press that like button, and we'll be back on time tomorrow at 5:30.